Good evening, friends. Welcome back to my channel, Infinite Trade. My name is Robin, and let's do a Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis for tomorrow. I'm sorry that I couldn't record a video for today on a Sunday because I had some guests at my place, and by the time everything I could wind up, it was already 9:10 p.m. So I'm extremely sorry. So today I'm just going to do a quick analysis on a longer time frame, and then we'll quickly discuss what should be the plan for tomorrow. Okay, so I'm coming back to this analysis which we did long time back about Nifty and Bank Nifty, how it's moving, and just a quick update on this. Okay, so first of all, let's discuss Nifty. So if you look Nifty, we all know that it was following this particular channel. Okay, but now after this particular trend, now it is not following the channel anymore. Okay, so I'm talking about this thing. So whenever it came to the bottom, it ensured that it went up. So it came to the bottom, it ensured it went up. But this time when it came to the bottom, it did not go up, but it took a halt here. Okay, so what is more important here is the change in its trend, and this is one way it's good that it is changing the trend. Why? Because see, imagine it's a very big channel. Okay, so it becomes very difficult to get out of this downtrend channel and then start a new trend. So now if you see what exactly they are doing, this is already a downtrend channel, and now the trend seems to be something like this. Okay, so this bigger range is getting smaller now. So eventually what will happen, it may continue to trade some more here, and then it may give a breakout, and then eventually it will become or it will begin a new trend. And like everyone wants Indian market to be a bull market, it may start that trend, but for that, this is a good sign that it is changing its trend and the channel is getting smaller. So this is an important update which I wanted to give you. And the second thing is how market is moving. So if you look at the price action here, okay, market continuously came down, it opened with a gap down, went down, filled the gap, then again started coming down. So again a gap down, came down, went up. So what I was expecting is again something like this. Okay, so here like it filled the gap and then it continued the downtrend. So I was expecting that again we may fill this gap and continue downside. So that's how it should be. If they manage to do it here, they should do it here too. So let's see if that happens. But right now we do not have any confirmation as to market has to cover this space. We do not have any data supporting something like this, like because we do not see indices or FIs or pros creating bullish positions in the indices so that we expect it to go higher, but we do not see anything as of now. And similarly, if you look at Bank Nifty is still in this channel, so it looks more dull even in the coming days. But what I can see, it's the same thing, like a fall, gap down, fall, then it went up, filled the gap, it went more higher, then came down, opened with a gap down. Again, it's at this place taking a U-turn. So this can also continue to go down, or it can continue to stay here. But definitely we have a change in the trend, and in this case also, like, see, what is different in Bank Nifty is, if I zoom out a little, what we have seen so far. So price normally came from the top, took support here, went again on the upside, came here, again went up upside, but this time it started taking halt here at this place. So again, this is also changing the trend. So like this we haven't seen before. So right now what we'll do, we'll avoid this entire channel and we may create a new channel. Like it is also following a smaller channel, so that is good that it can also stay here within this channel and eventually give a breakout. So I may also remove all this channel and create a fresh channel accordingly and monitor it. Okay, so this is what I wanted to give as an update. So that's it. Now let's quickly move on to what happened today. And so today, if you remember, like I had told in the Telegram in the morning that market looks sideways and there is a possibility of gap filling. Okay, so when I say there is a possibility of gap filling, then definitely it was a point to take a bearish trade. And I think I took a bearish trade in both Nifty and Bank Nifty. I'll tell you what was the time. Just a second. Yeah, I took at 9:24. Okay. So imagine like 9:24 means I took an entry somewhere here. Though it was in hedged position, I did not really care about it and directly squared off at 3:05 p.m. with whatever profit I got. I think I was trying to book at 4K, but I think so there was some issues with the uh, I'm not really sure if it was my internet or what else, because the trading wave price was also stuck, like it was getting delayed, and it was same with Zerodha. So by the time I could square off, I squared off my sold calls, and it was just running like this. And by the time I could square off my calls that I bought, I was long. So I like there was a huge slippage. So I saw a profit of around 4,200, and by the time I could only book around 3,600 or something like that. So these things happen, so we all should be careful. So yeah, that was my plan today. So I thought that market should be sideways, and there is a possibility that it can fill a gap, because not too many positions on the upside except from the future longs that FIs had. There was nothing else to keep the market on the top. So that was one of the reason I thought it can come down for a profit booking. But expecting to fill the gap was, I think, too much, because the gap up was quite a lot. And one of the reason it did not came to fill the gap, because there is still I think around 200 points remaining. So I think they have kept it for tomorrow. So let's see. So let's quickly discuss about the data. So if you look at participants wise open interest, FIs have closed long positions. So this is what I think I spoke to you all when they added long positions for the first time. I told you, like, they'll take the market a little upside until the gap fill area, and they'll start booking their future longs, and they already have their future shorts with heavy quantities. But that is also something they are closing, which is again a good sign. But the net position is still negative. It's something which we have to keep in mind. So what they did, they closed 8,000 long positions in futures and 11,000 short positions in futures. A good sign. If we look at the options, they really do not have any strong position. So I'm shocked to see that they just have about 9,000 contracts of put long and nothing on the call side. So this is something strange. But if we look at pros, this looks good. So a strong resistance on the upside. So 15,900 will be a strong resistance for Nifty, and 34,000 will be strong resistance for Bank Nifty. So this is what we can make out from this particular call short. And they also have some put short, not a significant number, but this can act as a support for some time. If they book it, or tomorrow if market opens flat or maybe slightly gap up, there's a high chance they may book this put option and take the market down. So let's see that. So we'll discuss all those levels in our chart. So this is what the data says. So FIs do not have any strong positions. That means they can create some good positions tomorrow. Looking at the price action, and pros are definitely have created a strong resistance. So until and unless market opens with a huge gap up like what it happened today, I don't think so pros would do anything. But if market opens with a huge gap up, what they usually do is, if they have 1 lakh contracts of call sell, they'll make 2 lakh contracts of put sell and manage the position and get the market into their direction. So this is what happens, but not expecting a very big gap up tomorrow, because no strong positions from FI, so there is nothing much that can be done tomorrow in the market. So let's quickly discuss the price action. Let me activate my lines. Okay, so what I'm expecting here is this gap up has definitely made Bank Nifty a little weak, and these are the same levels that I actually shared in the morning. So everything is like that. I haven't changed anything except this particular line. So this resistance is the first take for me. Like once it broke it, I was sure that okay, market is going to go down. Sorry. So tomorrow, like if market opens flat uh, within this range, it can still continue to be sideways. So I would not actually recommend people to trade within this range. You can consider this as a no trade zone. So if market has to be bullish, then it has to open flat and break this particular level, which is 34,000. So I would say let it trade above 34,000 for 15 minutes. I think then is something which we can think that they may go higher. But tomorrow I'm not really convinced to take a call side trade. So in just in case if we get an opportunity here around 33,980 or 34,000, definitely a put would work. Okay, so if you're buying 2 lots of put, book one here and will keep with a cost to cost SL and expect it to come up to this level. So the gap will also get filled. So this is something which I'm interested with. So looking for a put side trade tomorrow. If it opens flat and breaks this range 33,770, you can immediately enter in a put, and we can expect the market to come up to this level, which is around 33,600. So another like nearly about 180 points fall, and it would definitely not stop here. It may come here, over here, and then further break down and even come to this level 33,400. So this level needs to be tested again, and below this the market can definitely continue to be bearish, but we'll take a call on that. In case if it happens during an intraday, I'll definitely inform you guys. So what should be a plan at this place? Sorry, at 33,985 to 34,000. I mean, at this place we are going to buy a put, and at this place we are going to buy a put. Target is going to be 33,600 and 33,400. Okay, avoid taking upside trades because we do not see any strong positions from FIs, and pros have strong call shots, so there is no point in taking upside trade. What about gap down? So say if it opens gap down around 33,600, that means our first target is already gone. So what we'll do is we'll wait for the market to maybe go up something like this, and then we'll take an opportunity to enter here. Or so there is a high chance that if it breaks or if it opens gap down and if it comes up, that means we are definitely going to go down. Okay, we'll only look for PE trade, and if it comes down first, then there is a chance that the market can become sideways, and the fall may stop. So all that we need is if it opens gap down, we want it to fill the gap immediately. Okay, so that we can take a strong bearish trade without any problem. Now let's quickly discuss Nifty. So Nifty, if you all remember, this was my resistance and it respected my resistance, so that's where I got the confidence. I think at this candle I had shorted and eventually it came down. I was holding when it went up because I knew it could cheat, but again it came down, so that's where I made money. But if it would have crossed this level, I would have exited the position and just booked profit in Bank Nifty, but that nothing that sort of happened because this was a strong resistance around 5,900. So a bull trade should be only above 5,900, but again you can avoid buying C's tomorrow, and this is a swing. So if we open flat and break this, the next level happens to be around 15,700 and then 15,620. Okay, so flat opening, and if it breaks the swing low this point, we are definitely going to buy a put here. And just in case if we get a gap up at this place, you can still buy a put here, but Bank Nifty, definitely you should not avoid taking a put, but Nifty may again do some time pass here. So that's totally your call. And any gap down, so Nifty has some room to fill the gap. So imagine if it opens gap down somewhere here, again we'll wait for it to take this place, fill the gap, and we'll buy a put, and the target remains the same, 15,700 and 15,620. So this is my view on Nifty and Bank Nifty for tomorrow. I hope you all enjoyed watching it. Let's meet in another video. And I'm not sharing the algo video today. I had shared the images like it. I think we closed around 2,000 rupees profit. Its trading stop loss was hit, and people who are still yet to register for algo, please do that as early as possible. Thank you so much for watching. Let's meet in another video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.